Hello aspirants, welcome to Ekamice Academy. Today we'll discuss about recent report released in respect of tiger population in India. What is this report saying and what is the role that India is playing in tiger conservation in the global level? At the same time, we'll also know the tiger population related stats with respect to India in this video. So first, let us understand. So the context is recently there is a study conducted on tiger population in India and what the study has found. So they have found within last 2 decades, that means within last 20 years, there is almost 30% increase in the tiger population in India. So that study has found almost 30% increase in the tiger population was noticed. Then what is the scientific name of tiger? Panthera tigris. So Panthera tigris is the scientific name of the tiger. Royal Bengal tiger, which is a national animal of India also. Then what is the conservation status? According to IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature, it stands as endangered, right? It is standing as endangered. Then what is the significance? So like tiger is the apex predator, okay, and it is also a keystone species in the ecosystem. At the same time, because of the presence of tiger, that landscape also will have some value. So it is also considered as landscape species. In this way, tiger plays a very important role in the ecosystem of any particular habitat. Then we'll understand what is the largest tiger population. So if you see, in India is hosting 75% of world's tigers. Very important, understand, India is hosting 75% of world's tigers within Indian boundary. And you also have to remember, India also hosts 18% of tiger habitat. Habitat means in terms of area, 18% of global tiger habitat is there in India, and out of number of tigers, 75% of global tigers are there in India itself, right? And you also know India is having highest or human population density, right? So these are the certain facts you need to remember. Then if you see the state-wise estimation, which state stands first? And we know which state is considered as tiger state of India? Madhya Pradesh, right? So after Madhya Pradesh, we have Karnataka, then we have Uttarakhand, and then we have Maharashtra. So these are the top states which generally have high number of tiger population in India. Then if you see, according to the tiger reserves, which particular tiger reserve hosts much? So it is Corbett. Okay, so Corbett Tiger Reserve, which is situated in the state of Uttarakhand, it has large number of tiger reserves. Then we have Bandipur. After Corbett in Uttarakhand, we have Bandipur in Karnataka. Then we have Nagarhole Tiger Reserve again in Karnataka, right? So this is in Uttarakhand for your information, and it is in Karnataka, and this is also in Karnataka. Apart from this, we also have other tiger reserves where there is abundant tiger population, like Bandhavgarh in Madhya Pradesh, okay, so Sundarbans in West Bengal. In that way, we have many other tiger reserves, Dudhwa in UP, you can say. These are all having very good amount of tiger population. Then we'll understand what is the current state of tiger population in India. So we know we have 2022 tiger census, right? So according to 2022 All India Tiger Census, which is conducted every 4 years once, the estimation is 3,167 tigers are there according to that particular census. But if you see, there is an upper limit. We think, although according to the survey, it may be 3,167, but there can be a maximum of 3,925 tigers, right? So on average, if you say 3,600 tigers may be averagely present. So this is an upper limit where you can have exact number. Today, if you count, it is around 3,600. And what is the annual growth? Around 6% annual growth is being recorded every year. That means every year the population is increasing in terms of tigers by 6% compared to the previous year. Then what are the factors behind according to this particular report? So it is saying, so what are the measures we are taking for ecosystem conservation? For example, we are establishing tiger corridors, right? So between two states. For example, we have a tiger corridor which is linking Kaval in Telangana with Tadoba Andher in Maharashtra. So it is a tiger corridor. In this way, some ecosystem or environmental conservation measures are also helping in increasing the population of tigers. Along with this, the legislative support. Legislative support means there is a backup in the form of different laws like Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, because under this we have Schedule 1 list under which tiger is also listed. That means anyone who hunts or poach tiger will be punished, and it is not a welcoming sign according to this act, right? Then it under Forest Conservation Act, so you are trying to conserve the habitat of that particular animal. At the same time, we also have Biodiversity Conservation Act, you can say, of 2002, and we also have a dedicated body established in the form of National Tiger Conservation Authority, which was established as a statutory body in 2006 for implementing Project Tiger and taking tiger conservation related measures. Apart from this, the economic prosperity of different states also helped in tiger conservation. Along with this, we also have some cultural values that is also getting added for the conservation of tiger. For example, in Hindu religion, we consider tiger is the vehicle of goddess Durga. So in that way, cultural sense also gets added to this benefit in conservation of tigers. Then what are the challenges that we are facing? Why we couldn't save much of the tiger population means the main challenge is in the form of hunting, poaching. Okay, so you can remember 3H. Okay, for this 3H will do the harm to the animal of tiger. So hunting and poaching. Then you can remember habitat loss. At the same time, human-animal conflict. Human-animal conflict. So these 3H generally harms any animal-related conservation, including the tiger. Then what are the steps you can suggest for better conservation, right? So first, expand the area under tiger conservation. So establishing tiger corridors or tiger reserves will better help in conservation of the tiger reserve. At the same time, also you have to strengthen the existing provisions by penalizing the persons who breach the provisions under the law. At the same time, we need to sensitize the citizens with respect to conservation and its importance in the ecosystem. So these are some things which you can reckon in the way forward. Then what is the practice question? The tiger census in India is conducted by which of the following organizations? First one, National Board for Wildlife. Second, Wildlife Institute of India. Third, Zoological Survey of India. Indian Council of Forest Research and Education. So among this, which you feel is the right one? Let me know in the comment section. Then today we have discussed about recent tiger related estimation study. What does this study find out, and what is the state of tiger population in India? Which state hosts maximum number of tigers, and then we have seen which tiger reserve hosts maximum number of tigers, and what is the current state of tiger population, what have helped actually in achieving better result, because within a span of 2 decades itself we have almost doubled the tiger population with ease. So what has contributed to this particular thing, and what are the challenges that we still face in this journey of tiger conservation, along with the practice question. So if you have liked the video, just let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. All the very best.